Gone, y'all. Whew. Y'all, my lip ring fell out. I didn't even know. I'm gonna have to go in the house, check the bed. Cause I had tightened it up. It done fell. Y'all know, So I'm finna have to get that done. Again. This time, I don't know, I think it's my auntie jewelry. Cause this like the second time this done happened in a couple years. I may just need to go to the shop, get some of their jewelry. But I love my little breed. You know, I'm finna find that. Cause it came loose 2 days ago and I had to tighten it up. Man, I must slept hard last night, but I was tired. I'm gonna check my bed though. I don't know when it could have fell out. It had to fall out. Kyle said, Baba, you was sleeping hard last night. I ain't gonna lie, I've been resting well. Pretty good. So, I'm gonna have to check when I go in the house for my walk. I'm going to get this redid. No, baby. I love my lip ring now. Get this can up. Cause no one's ever gonna lay you lie. It feels so good, y'all. Walking in the morning time, man. It feels great. Y'all should try it. And it's relaxing. Go in the house, eat me a plum for breakfast. Oh yeah, y'all. I am going to try this challenge as soon as I can get me some watermelons. I'm gonna do it for 5 days. You eat half the watermelon the first part of the day, and the other half of it the second part of the day. And you drink water. So it's a watermelon and basically a water diet, because that's how a watermelon is. So I'm going to try it. It's a challenge. Everybody's doing it now. I'm gonna try it for 5 days. This guy said he lost, was it 20 pounds? 15 or 20 pounds in a couple of days. We're gonna see. And plus, I just want to try it for 5 days, for a week. Watermelon and water diet. See what it's like. Reset my body anyway. Because I did eat some red meat, this month. We don't eat red meat. I ate them beef ribs and that steak. And we probably won't have that till again next year. But I need to leave it alone like I've been doing. But I was craving them ribs. I was craving them real bad. But we usually just eat chicken, fish. And even I got tired of chicken, I ain't gonna lie. Fish, salmon, and chicken. And shrimp. But I haven't even been eating a lot of salmon and shrimp. So I'm finna regulate that back in. So it's time to get back like I was in the old house before we moved. I'm getting there. I'm happy it's school finna be out, y'all. Y'all ready for that? Them kids gonna be home. rearing us in and out that door, in and out that Frigidaire. But I got a plan. I'm gonna get a slush machine. We're gonna be outside. We're gonna be playing games. We're gonna do some park. That's why I said I gotta Google the nearest park. Baby, we get out there in that pool every day if we need to. But I already looked up some little activities I'm gonna be sharing with y'all. Me and Kylie gonna do. She met her new friend. Y'all, they was at the bus stop doing them a little TikTok. We just don't stay close to nobody. So I don't think I would ever allow Kylie to walk down there because it's on another street. But they do catch the same bus. But she's more than welcome to come and play with Kylie. You know, or I don't know, but she has met a friend that stays in the neighborhood. And I'm pretty sure once the kids get out and they see us outside, they'll walk around here. Because they do be walking like when they walk from school. I'm pretty sure. So that's exciting. Y'all, she love this school. And I do too. I love her teacher. She also speak affirmations to the kids, Kylie. Every day Kylie come home telling me, Mommy, the teacher said these nice things. She's always saying nice things to her students. And she tells them how good they look. And you can't bully in her class. You can't say shut up. And that's something I don't, in my house. See, now she see it's not just me, that's like that. That's what I was trying to get her to understand, because she thought everybody was like how those kids were and how those teachers were over there at John Will. And this ain't to speak bad on their name, but even everybody said they've changed. But yeah, she said, Mommy, you can't say shut up in her class. You have to be quiet. If you say shut up, you have to stand in the corner. If you bully, you have to stand in the corner. I like that. I like that it's a no nonsense. And they mean it. And they advocate it. It's diverse. I think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Kids supposed to be comfortable at school, man. I don't care what nobody say. Especially in the classroom. Because, baby, y'all know when we went to school, we had older teachers. See, her teacher's older. They don't really have many young teachers over there anyway. So, not saying anything towards young teachers, but it's different. Everybody ain't gonna speak up and say certain things that I'm gonna say. Y'all know when we was in, baby, they didn't allow disruption in their class. You disrupt their class, you was out of there. If you want to do that every day, then you're out of there every day. You know what John Will told me? When I started to get to complaining, they told me, ma'am, our kids are rough around the edges. Oh, what? And that means what exactly? That we just supposed to let our kids be disruptive and bully? No. It started at home though. Everybody don't want to hear that. It started at home, man. And I know kids are gonna be different when they're not around their parents. I let my children know, hey, I know you're different when you ain't around me, but don't even try it. You be the same way around me, around other people. Because one thing you ain't gonna do is make a fool out of me. Ain't. Because I grew up in a household when we lived in the projects in Birmingham. My auntie, she did not correct that's why they either dead or in jail. And I'm sorry, but it's the truth. When people would come to her about those kids, she ain't do nothing. She ain't do her job. The police can't come there and tell you what they done. It was too late. My little cousins, majority of them dead. One sitting on death row. I don't even know if they killed him yet. I'm dead serious, y'all. And I blame my auntie. You don't uphold no child. You don't do that. I don't uphold mine. You wrong. Now, I'ma stand beside him now. But nah. And the thing with that is, a lot of people be in denial. I ain't in denial about nothing about mine. Because like I said, children do be different. But like I told Kyla, no. That's fake. Always be yourself. If you gotta change the way that you are to be around people, or for them to like you or want to be around you, then them ain't your people. And that ain't where you supposed to be. But now she see, she's experiencing this school and it's totally different. Now she see. She said when they go to class, when they get there, everybody greet each other. They hug each other. They tell each other how they missed them and they just seen them the day before. It's like it's different. And I think she tells me about it every day because she's not used to it. Every day since, like, we've been over here with y'all. Has it been 2 months yet? No, I don't think so. We moved over here at the end of March. So no, it hadn't been 2 months quite yet. And every day since she got off that bus, she has ran up to me, hugged me and smiled, and she's been happy. I don't have anxiety, so you tell me. We had to be moved. Even though I came from a broken home and went through all that trauma, I still leave with love, and I still love. Everybody can't do that. They either wind up being manipulative or all that stuff. So yeah, no. It's all about how you bring them up, man. But you can't bring them up in the best way you can. You just have to do the best you can with them. But that's why I don't really treat my kids like kids. I sometimes allow them to make their own decision to see what decision they will make. I always did that, even when they were small babies. That's why they was holding their bottles early. That's why they was doing a lot of things early. That's why KJ was walking early. Because I didn't, I wanted to see if what I was doing was right. And I got that from a homegirl of mine. She had moved here, but she was from St. Louis too. But she left here when her baby daddy got killed. And she ain't been back. Same thing I'm finna do. But I got it from her. And this is before I even had kids. She had kids. Like I told you, everybody had kids for me. So I observe people. I'm very observant. So what I did was sit and watch her. Her kids are super smart. I'm talking about little bitty babies. And she told me, she said, how you know they can't do it? You won't know until you put it in their hand, put it in front of them. And when I did that, and I saw that for myself, I was like, yeah, this how I'm finna do with my kids. And that's what I did. That's why they are independent. Like they is. Very. They don't really like for me to do too much. They like to learn things on their own. KJ will tell you quick, I can do it. And I let them, even if they can't, I let them see it's okay to have help sometimes. But yes, y'all, it started home, man. Whew, it started home. I know my kids ain't perfect. We gotta get that out of our head. That's why you can't, and then you can't go to parents these days, no way. They be ready to fight. Like, dang. Every situation, everything ain't an attack. Especially if I'm coming to you like an adult. No, everything ain't an attack on your children. Sometimes people trying to tell you stuff that you don't even see. That's why I say it's a way. Even I had to learn, y'all. Sometimes you do have to tell folks in a harsh way. But majority of the time, man, it's your approach. I don't think, well, it's the delivery. Especially when you're dealing with children. Children are sensitive. That's a sensitive, race and children. Race and children are sensitive topics. That's what I think anyway. But yeah, y'all, it started home, man. I can't believe my little friend. I'm calling my dad. Hey, sir, when you said you was coming out here so you can put something on the grill. I got a bottle of wine. I ain't even drink none because I'm not even a drinker, but I likes to keep me something. And it's okay for my dad to have him a cup of wine, so I'm trying to see if he come up here, sir, we can have us a cup of wine, honey. My daddy is hilarious. Y'all gonna enjoy it. Oh, the content finna be crazy. Because I am gonna be bringing him on here sometimes when he wants to. He ain't with all that social media stuff, so. Be recording him cooking them big good meals. He's very funny, and everybody on Facebook, because I used to be a little Facebook comedian, y'all, back in the day. Let me stop. But yeah, everybody be like, girl, you is your daddy for real. People that know me. Till they started shadow banning me. Till everybody started being in competition with me and against me. They let me make a few dollars on there. They made sure they weren't finna let me blow up. Can't block nothing now. That's why I got everybody from around me, man. That's why I'm telling y'all, pay attention. Pay attention. I told you I noticed because last year, my finances was way better than they were now. I ain't heard of nothing now, but I noticed once I started to let people back in, I noticed it. My anxiety had came back. Now that nobody around me, I don't have anxiety no more. Now that I'm out that neighborhood, I don't have anxiety. For real. My finances getting back like they was. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody can't go. Everybody can't be around. That's why I'm telling you, if somebody talking about they chosen, They this, they that, the third. And they just everywhere, on every scene, with everybody. Ain't no way. Because your spirit ain't going to allow it. Your spirit ain't going to allow it. I can't be there, well. And I was still trying to be there. Yup. But anyway, y'all, I ain't gonna keep y'all, baby. Finna listen to my music, cause, yeah, no. I love y'all. Hope y'all have a great hump day. Bye.